How's up, y'all? I was popping this deep out here to the Jubilee video. This is Do All Cheaters Think the Same? Dirty, lying, stank ass cheaters. You know, this is around Valentine's Day, and some of y'all out there might be single because you got cheated on. You know, cheaters are very disgusting. I don't agree with cheaters whatsoever. I've only cheated once in my life. I was 16. I was a stupid teenager, but you know, as an adult, I've never cheated on anybody. Not even came close. You know, I just think it's really fucked up. It's just not something that you should do. Just break up with them. I think it's very cowardly, and you know, people who cheat, they can burn in hell. But you know, it is what it is. You know, let's see you know, these cheaters and if they all think the same. Let's watch.
Hey guys, I know you're here for the video, so I'm gonna make this really fast. We had someone drop out of our cast, which is the reason we only have one guy in this episode. But honestly, we want to do the best job possible about getting you the best cast with an array of opinions. So if you want to be in our videos, make sure you sign up at jubileemedia.com/casting. And of course, I'm gonna read all your applications, all your stories. Enjoy the video, guys.
My dad cheated on my mom cheated on my dad, my sister would always get cheated on, my brother cheated on his wife. I never thought that I would cause that kind of pain to someone.
Y'all can get y'all karma.
I am a cheater, and it was a very hard time in my life when it happened. I ruined the entire part of myself.
Before, I wasn't very empathetic with cheaters, but after I did it, I understood.
I feel like it's a part of me, but it's not who I am right now.
I'd say in my early 20s, I didn't know why I was cheating. I didn't think a bunch about it.
Normally, a lot of people, they definitely beat themselves up for it. I don't.
I don't. Girl, y'all need therapy. Duh, they was having the time of their life cheating. Duh. All in. Don't lie. Girl, you are a liar. Oh, maybe it was bad.
I was there for the cheating. Like, let me tell you, like, I'm here for it. It's a catharsis. It's cool for, like, the moments while you're in it, and then afterwards, I feel horrible. It's like, okay, I'm doing this. I feel good because I'm connecting with someone, and I'm not connecting with my partner. And so this feels good to have this sort of connection with someone else.
I cheated in another country, so at that time, I was like, oh, nobody's gonna know about this. I don't say anything. It's, you know, it's all about me right now. So at that time, I enjoyed it. But yeah, as soon as I got back, I just felt so guilty. Man, you know, you high and then it went like low.
Yeah, I enjoyed it in the process because
of course you did, Haley.
My boyfriend at the time was 2,000 miles away. And here's my best friend's cousin, who is right here and open and willing. And I was like, fuck it, let's go.
I actually cheated on somebody. I was in a long distance relationship. I didn't cheat on the person like through sex. It was something totally different. I just considered other things as cheating. I did not enjoy it. No, it was like with a friend from like middle school. He like hit me up. I was like, "How you doing? Okay, let's go hang out. What's happening?"
That's definitely cheating.
So no, I didn't enjoy it, and
you didn't enjoy the moment. Like you didn't enjoy like actually being with the person.
No,
not at all from the very beginning.
It just like if you like let things happen. I just let it happen. I'm just like, oh God, no.
Really?
Not again.
Then why didn't you stop? Why didn't you?
His head game was trash.
I don't want to do this thing.
Yeah. That way I feel like my lift's outside, gotta go.
Yeah,
at that point.
And like he was like my ride, so I couldn't like
my lift.
I couldn't. Yeah.
Get your own ride, brokey.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
I don't believe that. I think people can definitely change their actions. Yeah, I don't agree with that. But still, I don't want to wait around while you figure it out. Fuck you.
I would say I strongly disagree with this saying, simply because people change, people grow up, people learn things. Just because I did this one bad thing when I was like, let's say 15, doesn't mean that it should haunt me for the rest of my adulthood.
Exactly, because I cheated at 16, I ain't cheating.
Okay, no, not really. I've been in several long-term relationships where like I cheated from the very beginning into the very end of the relationship. And you guys are saying like I cheated one time when I was 15 or some shit like that. I'm like, oh, you guys are awesome. I was like on some straight fuckboy shit. So like I was straight up. So like what I was doing wasn't truly who I was. It was a defense mechanism. I had these strong emotions towards my partner. I really wish that they would listen to me. They're not, and so I'm just going to go and do something that makes me feel better. So I don't think that once a cheater, always a cheater. But I do, on the other hand, always tell every partner that I've been with about my habits and what I've done in the past. I share it openly because I think it's something that should be shared more often. Because we're not the only people that cheat. People watching this stuff are also cheaters.
I would be willing to forgive someone if they cheated on me.
Y'all better all say agree. You cheating ass, dirty ass niggas. Yeah.
Just because of the simple fact that I told my boyfriend at the time that I cheated on him, and then he forgave me. But then these things start happening where he's like, oh, but like, what's up? Where are you going? I'm like, oh, I'm going to parties. Like, oh, boys are going to be there, huh? I'm just like, why would you do that? It just makes me want to just go back to what I was doing. Let me just I can't.
No faith or trust.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Me.
The
Like,
trust after was gone. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm fine. We're fine. Like, no,
Yeah.
we're not, because you're not emotionally, mentally like, oh, I'm like, we're done.
Right.
It wasn't done. So after that, I broke up with him, and I was like, no, I'm not going to be that person just like, oh, you cheated, bye. I'm not going to be like that mentally or physically. I'm just going to be like, no, we're going to work this out.
If it was the other way around, I still would have been begging at his knees to be with me because of how much I was in love with him. And I still forgive him for what he's done to me. And if anybody were to do that later on, I'd be like, hey, I've done it too.
3 out of the 4 relationships I was in, I was a cheater, but on that last one, I got cheated on. Cheating all throughout that first year. Second year, same thing through that. I forgave him for all of it. I was still the one begging him to be with me. I said I forgave him for that, but I didn't really. I still have a lot of hate in my heart for that. But would I let the next person do that? Hell the fuck no. Like, what do you mean I'm gonna get to know you just for you to do all of that stuff? Like, that's why we learn from our past mistakes.
Right.
Which, that's kind of me being a hypocrite because I did the same mistake over and over again.
You changed?
Yeah.
Oh.
Only because, before I cheated, I would have actually been all the way back there. And then I came here because I hold grudges. So, I mean, I will be more understanding to a person if they cheated on me because I did it. But it would be really hard for me to let it go because I would always replay it in my head. For me, actually, the person I cheated on, we're still together. We're getting married next month.
Yeah, real one.
So he forgave me big time. Obviously.
So you cheated on him long, like overseas?
Yes. At first, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just break it off, not say anything. But he was so willing to fix whatever was going on. He was like, I don't know what's going on. What can I do to fix it? And I was like, this is just what's going on. This is what I have in my head. Like, I'm unhappy. I think we should go to counseling and stuff. And so we did, and we're more honest and open with each other, and we were able to work it out.
That's awesome.
Good for them.
Cheating is always.
Always.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wow, y'all dirty.
It's not always wrong because what if that person that your relationship with is like toxic? You're just like, okay,
you still gotta cheat on them?
An excuse
No.
to cheat on this person. That's why.
Isn't that more of an excuse to break up with the person?
Exactly.
But you still have benefits with that person too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in this relationship,
Girl,
and
shut up.
you have benefits. So why
That's a hard part, right? It's
Yes.
like, this is one of the things I'm like, why I'm afraid of marriage. It's like, in some ways, it's like, what if shit goes like super south and it's like, I can't just undo this. This is not just to break up.
I am a firm believer that
I feel like that.
no matter how toxic somebody is, no matter how horrible somebody can be, I don't think anybody on this planet deserves to be cheated on.
Right.
I wanted to believe I had good reason, but I didn't, even though he called me a dumb bitch every other sentence. And
Girl, you should get out the relationship.
The most ugly and stupid person that he's ever met. And I only exist to send him nudes. Like,
Yeah, you did the right thing.
Girl, y'all weren't even together. He was.
You did the right thing.
That's
for
wild.
sure, for sure.
yeah.
You can be in love and still cheat.
Of course.
3,
Of course.
2, 1, go.
No, I think you can.
So the reason why I would strongly disagree is because if you actually love someone, why would you ever want to?
Of course, it sounds good.
Sounds
Sounds
Since you're
good, but
supposed
in
to be there, I
reality,
guess you could say their other half. Why would you want to be the bad half of it? It doesn't really make any sense.
girl.
Did you love the guys that you cheated on?
No, that's why.
You didn't love them.
I don't love any of them.
Did you tell them that you loved them?
No.
You never said you love. I love.
Well, I never said it to any of them because I didn't love them.
Girl, what type of relationship you
Okay,
in?
well that's interesting.
She was in a relationship for like a month.
I mean, I was in love with the people I cheated on. I mean,
Would you call yourself a selfish person?
super selfish.
course.
At that time, yeah, for sure, super selfish.
But do you think you could have been selfish in a different way and still not have hurt the person?
Exactly. Yeah, I do. I agree with you. And that's a thing that now at this portion of life, like I try and do. I've not cheated in a long while.
Yeah, I don't have too many experiences with relationships. So actually, my fiance, he was my first boyfriend.
Oh,
So,
that's tricky.
Do you feel like you wanted
That's real tricky.
to experience other people?
It was
What was the
200%. So yeah, like I said, he was my first relationship, and at that time, like I wasn't very confident in myself, my appearance, my personality. The guys were always looking at my friends, you know, and I was like, okay, this guy likes me. It's like this is it, you know. And then as I got older, I just like more comfortable with myself, and I'm like out when I was in Japan, I was like, oh hey, people like I'm getting attention, like I love this.
I love Japan.
Not like I fell out of love with my fiance now, but it was like, hey, somebody else likes me. I am pretty, like I am cool.
Yeah,
He's
that's
not
the
just saying
self-esteem
that, you know?
issue. I strongly believe that. I'm gonna talk about that at the end. Hopefully y'all have. They probably gonna say no. Oh, like they don't give a fuck.
Damn.
Strongly
So
agree.
you've forgiven yourself. I've forgiven myself. For sure. I mean, it took a lot of like reflecting. I don't think my cheating is not truly who I am. It was the result of not seeing healthy relationships as I was growing up. Not seeing how people can work through things in a healthy
I mean, that's
way.
fact though.
I feel like I had to forgive myself just because, especially after the relationship that I was in after that I got cheated on, just because now I understand both sides of it. It isn't easy both ways, but I feel like if you really actually want to learn and grow from something, you definitely have to forgive yourself because you can't grow if you don't forgive yourself.
Still haven't kind of forgiven myself just for the simple fact that we're kind of like in a courtship, so we're like intending to get married, so I could have been in like her shoes of like, oh, fiance, but I didn't get that chance just because of the simple fact that I cheated and then all that stuff happened. And yeah, that's something that I was like, damn, this time if I would have stayed and I didn't cheat, I could have been like married by now. I could have had like the life that I wanted.
Do you think that you would be like you and the guy would still be together if you hadn't cheated?
No.
Okay.
To be honest, because it was, I don't know how long I would have lasted in a long distance relationship. So, well, that's why I cheated.
I'm definitely still working on it. It's something that still happened recently, just last year. So I just felt like, you know, all my life I grew up to be this perfect person. My parents were very proud of me. I never like went against them. So when I went to Japan, we were already engaged. So me coming back, my dad already put money on a down payment for the venue and stuff. I felt so guilty. So like even now, I know everybody is like forgiving of me, but I just have to work on forgiving myself
Everybody.
because I still think about it. You know, how I affected everybody around me.
All y'all some hoe assholes. Fuck y'all. Yeah, cheating is very tricky. It is very tricky. A lot of people do it, but it's always about the other person. Like, you know, when you get cheated on, it's never about you. It's always about them. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the time it's a self-esteem issue. Look what that girl said, like, oh, somebody, you know, was interested in me. And I was like, oh, he likes me. Like, a lot of people cheat because they're trying to get validation. They're trying to get validation from this other partner or this other party, because they feel like their partner isn't giving them that validation. I feel like that's why a lot of them end up cheating. I have got cheated on a few times actually, and most times I broke it off, but a couple times I didn't. I kept trying to move forward with them, and honestly, it never works out. It never works out in the end. You know, in my opinion, I feel like that trust is just not there. That trust is shattered, and it's just never the same. So, you know, I just feel like, honestly, when you get cheated on, it's best to just cut your losses and keep it pushing, because it's too much. It really complicates everything. Of course, there are some, you know, stories where people, you know, get cheated on, and they move on and they have a good relationship, but more often than not, I feel like it ends up destroying the relationship sooner or later. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the video, though. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!